Hi, Crazy Grandma's here. We are ready to do another Pinterest craft. It's Christmas time and I saw these really cute Christmas trees that you make with spoons.
So let's see.
With
Let's
that.
see if we're
Crafty enough to work with spoons.
I was going to say smarter than a first grader.
What? These were so I did the pre-prep before we did this video so that it would go faster. So I just got spray paint. You can buy the cheapest spray paint you want. And the hardest part of this whole thing is cutting the spoons.
At least so far. We don't know yet.
That's true. I started with scissors because that's what the Pinterest instructions said. And I have a little war wound. Sorry. I have a little war wound on my finger from cutting 200 spoons. So my cute husband went out and got some trimmers, garden trimmers, and it was a lot easier to do it with garden trimmers. So don't use scissors. And then I just took them out, put them on a cardboard box, and spray painted them. Another tip, start by spray painting this side first, letting it dry, and then flip it over this way because then you have edges rather than spray painting this one and flipping it over. Even though you think it's dry, it might not be. So it's better to spray the tops, flip them, spray the bottoms. Super easy. Okay, let's do it.
All right.
We've got our glue guns. We're gonna just put a dab of glue right there on our spoon. And then you're gonna line up the spoons next to each other. So touching, spoons will be touching.
Okay, on the second row, what you're going to do is you're going to go in between the ones below, right? So that it's like a bough of a tree. So it's kind of covering, so there's no seams. You're always going to go all the way up. You're going to go in between the one on the row below. One other quick thing that I'm learning is that when you go up to the next row, you might be tempted just to cover it, and so bring the spoon up a little bit. You can see I pulled this one off. So what you do is when you glue it, you bring it down until you feel it hit the ones below, and you'll feel it. So when it hits the ones below, then you're done. Okay, as you're doing this and you're getting higher, one thing we've noticed is that now, before we were getting the glue about right here, you need to move the glue up all the way to the top because in order for it to stick, it's on more of an angle because of all the ones below it. So another thing I just found is that because we're putting it up higher, where you usually have more space in between them, you're going to not have as much space in between them because you're using the top part. So in order for it to rest on the ones underneath it, it's not going to be quite as far up.
So you can't put it where you can fill the spoon underneath.
Well, you do, but now you do it from the top. So now instead of here, and you're going to feel, now instead of putting the glue here and feeling the spoon here, you're going to put the glue here and feel the spoon here, if that makes sense. See what I mean? See if you can feel it.
Yeah, I do.
So one thing I learned as I'm getting near the top is when you're doing your last row, you want to make sure all your spoons are kind of the same. Like I have spoons that are completely cut off here, or some that have just a little bit of a stick left to them. And so whatever you start out with on that row, make sure and use it for the whole row so that they're all kind of the same.
And I'm going to end up with a little bit of a stem at the top of mine. And so I'm just going to get some sort of a decoration to put on top, a star or something. Or I'm just going to cut it off. You don't have to worry about it. Okay, how do you feel about this project?
Well, it's easy. And I think if it's sitting on a mantle or something, it would be cute. What do you think?
Yeah, I think mine looks better than yours.
That's awesome. And I'm craftier than her.
I work well with spoons, so.
That's true. Hers definitely looks better.
So I'm not sure. I think this would be a fun craft if you had done it once and then you knew what to expect to do it again.
Yeah.
So, but.
Like this would be a fun one to do with, I have boys, so this would be a fun one to do with our daughter, my daughter-in-laws, and with her daughters.
Yeah.
Because I think it's cute enough that if you had the little cute thing to put on top, that once you put it up on a table or something, that it looks cute.
Yeah. So thanks for joining us for this crazy Pinterest craft.
And if you like videos like this, go ahead and hit the subscribe button because we'd love to see you around.
Have a great day and have a crazy day.